Plot quest, the Shrieker's I hate the Shrieker, though. We used 3 blood this week. Son of a bitch. We used 3 and got 0. We really need to go down into the courtyard and get blood. If we had more people who were afflicted with the Crimson Curse, I would send them. Who's in the stagecoach? We're gonna need more people. Okay. This is actually good. I think we take VC, and we take Bertrand.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
And if we can find anybody to go with them who's willing to heal, we might have a team that can go bash those low-level bosses for us. I don't think we need a level 3 bounty hunter for anything in particular. Like, we have no use for that guy. Let's unequip all of our trinkets and sort them by rarity. We can't really take our... We can't really go into the Baron's courtyard because Luke Skywalker's... Or can we? We had 7 blood. I think we found a net gain of 0 and we used 3, which means we're down to 4 blood. You could just go grab 4 random scrubs from the stagecoach and then send them to fight the bird. Is the bird on the map? The bird is on the map? No, that's the darkest dungeon. Do we have a team that could maybe kill the bird? Maybe. I don't think we need to send a team of garbage down, because I actually think we got a shot at the bird here, chat. I think we got a team that can maybe take it. If we take Boba Fett, Dash Rendar, and Han Solo, we might, or maybe we might be able to... God, your guys' equipment is all shit, though. It's all shit. Your gear is so bad. Okay, Solo, cranked up. We can at least bump you to 4. You also need skills. Like, this is going to be so expensive. Only get the skills you need. So, point blank shot, duelist advance, bleed, tracking shot. We do the same thing for Dash Rendar. Actually, Dash Rendar is already good, so he already has his skills. Then I feel like we send Django, because Django already has his skills. He just needs weapons and equipment. So much money. And Shmi probably still needs skills, right? No. Okay, so your Shmi is also good. So we have a team of champion-ish guys. Fuck it. Oh god, what if we have to fight the thing from the stars while we're trying to kill the stupid bird, though? I mean, that's gonna suck. Take Django. I was thinking about maybe taking Sai Snoodles, but we need... all I want is damage. Just overwhelming, ruinous damage. That's our goal. Take overwhelming, ruinous damage. Sort those by rarity. We're going to have some stress issues, and we know it. So, Brawler's Gloves, yes. Are you going to be in position 1, though, to take advantage of that? The answer is no. Because we're going to have our... Actually, Django, maybe... You know what? Maybe you're a bad pick. We have the solo highwayman boys here at the front. Dancing and prancing. Maybe we do take size noodles. You know what? I think we do take size noodles here. Yeah. We take size noodles. Unequip all the trinkets. Sort them by rarity. Who is not currently dying from the Crimson Curse? We got to delay any amount of cravings we can delay. Snoke is wasting. Give Snoke the rat. That's my rat. Yo, where my rat at? Who has my rat? Sort those by rarity. Did the bird steal my dead rat? The bird fucking stole my rat. You piece of shit, bird. Well, you're already wasting, so trying to deny your craving does us literally no good. Zam Wessel, where were you at? You're just craving? Okay, let's have you give you the thing that helps you control your urge. So take the Ancestor's Vintage. And then get out of my face. No, wait, there's the rat right there. Snoke. Take the rat. Alright. So Dash Rendar, what do you need? Anything you can get that gives you damage, but we need that damage coming from any spot. So I feel like surgical gloves are a must. The bird does catastrophic amounts of stress, so as much as I'd love to give you Dismas's head, we can't do it. You're never going to be in position 4. Maybe we give you the camouflage cloak's not going to matter. You're not going to dodge that fucking bird anyway. You know what? Catastrophic stress. Let's give you the virtue ring. Actually, take that off. I'm thinking about giving... You know what? Take the Brawler's Gloves. We want to slow you down and move you into the 2 slot. Okay, hold on a second. There's a way we can work this to our advantage. We want one highwayman to go before the other one and have that one dash forward. Having lower speed is not going to make that possible. We want everybody riposting. There actually is no way to make that. No, never mind. Well, if we can get you in the front spot and you by chance win a speed roll, I suppose we can always have you just point blank shot. What do we want to do here? You know what? To hell with it. Dismas's head, virtue chance. We play up and take the stress. Sice Noodles is going to be trying to go for damage anyway. What do we give Sice Noodles? There's really nothing that we can give you that's going to help, is there? You don't have the Crimson Curse, so we can't give you a stress reduction. Maybe we just give you a Sun Cloak and a Camouflage Cloak and hope for the best. And then we're going to need the healing, so we got to go Junia's head. What do we couple with that? We have anything that reduces stress. Lowering your death blow resistance is a terrible idea. We have nothing for you that couples with that whatsoever, do we? If you had the Crimson Curse, we could reduce some of that stress penalty, but we don't, and thus can't. There's nothing we can give you. We could give you a Sniper's Ring. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Take a Sniper's Ring. It ain't great, but it's something. It might be the difference between you hitting a Thunderbolt and missing a Thunderbolt. The plus accuracy is actually relatively useful in that respect. Let's provision. Yeah. So what are we going to take here? We don't need a whole lot of stuff. We don't really need much here. The bird has a bleed attack, I remember, so I know we need bandages. Do we need medicine? Yeah, because he's got debuffs as well, so let's take medicinal herbs. Bandages, holy water, and herbs, says chat. What is the holy water for? I don't remember holy water being necessary. Also, doesn't this guy give us horror? I think we might need some laudanum as well. I'll take a cup. We're good. That's fine. Crows are fickle things. Defeat this ghastly nuisance before it flees. Debuff resistance for those what the holy water's for. Alright, bird. I hate you and you hate me. Call the murder.
Mortality clarified in a single
Yeah, well, that's a lot of stress to start things off with. Alright. So do we want to try and kill the bird? I think we actually try to beat the nest to death. Can the nest bleed? No. Can the bird bleed? Yes. Kill bird. So who has the most stress? Should have brought more holy water. Let's go. We're going to try and kill the bird. Perfect start, Solo. Way to work. Size Noodles got pecked. That hurt a lot. Alright, Snoodles. Good. Okay. This is going well. We've got 2 people reposting, and so far the bird has not attacked either one of them. 10-point heal from Shmi Skywalker. That's almost approaching respectability. Get pecked. Okay. We actually have the wrong skill equipped here.
A decisive pummeling.
But that's okay. We got the bleed. Alright, we're starting to work now. Alright, guys, start slicing some off of this bird. Regurgitate. Reposted. Dodged. God damn it. This bird is unhittable. Peck. Ow. Reposted at least. We got some back. We're bleeding. That's bad. We need bandages. Bandage that. Go for the slice. That's what we wanted. Get some back, Dash Rendar. Show him who the superior Skywalker is. Honestly, you know what? I think we just go for damage here. One, Shmi Skywalker was fairly hurt. Okay, more bleed. This guy's taking 3 actions a turn. God damn it, Dash Rendar. Where are my reposts at? You weren't reposting because you were in the front like an idiot, but... Oh, there we go. Oh, get ready to eat it, bird boy. Ow, that hurt. Okay, Shmi's not on death's door, so we're okay. I mean, she is now.
Brink, facing the abyss.
Use that bandage. AoE heal. Death's door averted. Spasm of the entrails is just a disease. That's fine. We can handle that. How many actions in a row does this fucker get? That was like 14? You're already reposting, so... He has resisted our bleed. He's down to 21, man. 1 solid crit could close it out.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, well, this is awful, but still, I think we did it. Everybody's coming out of this afflicted.
Fear and frailty finally claim.
We almost got the bird. If we had hit a couple of those riposts, we'd have been okay.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Son of a bitch. We didn't get our trinkets back either. We were this close, damn it. This close. We didn't bring... You know what? Just get the hell out of this dungeon before Shmi Skywalker drops dead. Oh, you get him at the end, Pete. Oh, cool. Alright. Molted wing feather. All we got is a molted wing feather. And that thing is also shitty. Did get some resolve EXP, so we're working close to a max rank team. Cove phobe. Good God, though. Oh, ennui is terrible. Germaphobe is not good. Cove phobe is... We're probably going to never go there. Off guard is fucking terrible. Satanophobia is basically a watch. Corvid's resilience. Bonus disease resist, I guess. Alright, so we came out of that completely dicked.
I see something long absent.
Control the urge. Drank a vial of the blood. Drank a vial of the blood. Drank a vial of the blood. I think we're out of blood. We had too damn many vampires. This blood thing is just fucking unsustainable. Some of these guys are dead, chat. That's just gonna be the way it goes. Some of them are going to die from a lack of the blood. Hey, they added, they made the molted wing feather better, and then it's now just a little bit of extra dodge. Yeah, you know what? 10 dodge for 15% extra stress, though, ain't fucking worth it. Dash Rendar and Sias Noodles managed to remain unafflicted. We'll have to get Shmi Skywalker and Han Solo in for some treatment at some point, but now is not that some point. We need a healer for Team Ghetto down here. No healers for Team Ghetto? Alright, well, you guys are sidelined then. We gotta do something about this blood issue. You know what, Palpatine? We should maybe consider firing you. We have too many people drinking blood. We also just can't go get more blood. Activating Winemaker's reserves to gather the blood is what we need to do, but we don't have a team that can just routinely go run short champion missions over and over. Sias Noodles, Dash, Rendar, like Django and Boat. Yeah, we can't. We got it. You know what? We're going back into the courtyard. It's all we can do. So let's take our same team. We had Luke Skywalker. We had Max Rebo. Snoke, I'm a little less enthused about your participation. And you know what? I think we sack Porkins. Because it kind of felt like maybe Porkins wasn't quite pulling his weight. He just didn't have enough damage. We need somebody else who's going to be doing more better damage. And I'm feeling like Jen Erso may be that somebody. I think we're going to get more mileage out of Jen Erso than anybody else. And we could really tool Erso up to have her just stand in the front. The problem is she's got too much stuff that shuffles, and that's going to fuck up Luke Skywalker's game. So maybe we don't want to take Jen Erso. Because we want Skywalker standing in the front. We could take Palpatine. You know what? Yeah. That's the plan right there. That's the play. Take a Sheev Palpatine, Pete. I think Palpatine is actually good here. He's the only one who doesn't have fully upgraded level 4 gear, right? It's just Palpatine? Yes. Alright. He probably needs skills too, which sucks because, yeah. Once again, we Poe. What can we sell? We gotta have some old garbage water trinkets lying around somewhere we can get rid of. What do we have in the junk department that we can flush down the toilet? Anything we got 2 of? Nope. Well, we have 2 camouflage cloaks, but those I actually don't want to get rid of because it's a good item. We don't need a health stone, so see you in hell. We don't... critical and bleed stones we actually want. We're never going to wear the sturdy greaves, so those can go. We're never going to wear a quickening satchel. That can go. We're never going to use flash fire powder, so that can go. Is that enough? That should be enough to get us equipped. We really need to haul some swag out of this dungeon. I think we're okay. And I think we got a fairly solid team build here, too. Who's our worst for the curse, by the way? Or just here. Somebody who we want to help your craving. All right, do this then. Where's the winemakers? Where's the ancestors' reserves? Take that. If we have anybody who's wasting at this point, we actually need to start handing out that rat because it might save someone's life. I think we're out of blood. We may have 1 vial of blood left in us. So if anybody's on wasting, they definitely need to be carrying that rat around. So you have bonus... You know what? Mercurial Salve is just excellent. It's just flat out great. So we give you the Mercurial Salve, and then I think we give you... You know what? Yeah, we give you the Mercurial Salve, and where's my Surgeon's Gloves? For the bonus accuracy and the bonus critical, and that should have you doing pretty damn good damage. And then for Luke Skywalker, I'm tempted to give you Dismas's head. And just maybe let you get afflicted and become rapturous. What could we couple that with? There's no point in giving you the hero's ring because you will never get you know, you know what? That's exactly what we'll do. Here we go. Dismas's head, and we couple it with the Coven Signet. Minus 25, so we actually are at negative 5% stress. It lowers our match HP, which we don't care about. That's actually good. And then we just have plus 25 damage. Solid. That's actually a good little combo. Then for our boy Max Rebo, it's just Sun Cloak, Camouflage Cloak, I think, for the maximum amount of dodge we can get. And then for Jackhole back here, it's Junia's head, and I think we just give him a hero's ring. And hope that if the affliction comes a-calling, when inevitably it does, he's ready to answer the door and greet it with a hug and a smile. Just be like, hey, long time no see, how you been? Good? Have you been good? You look good. Have you lost weight? You been working out? You look good, man. I feel pretty comfortable about this team. Let's do... Oh, cancel embark. We're going to the courtyard? Yes, okay. Provision? Yes. Still embark. So let's grab a couple shovels, 3 shovels. We got 2 herbs. Give me all of the bandages. I'm only going to bring 2 anti-venoms this time. I feel like we maybe overspent a little last time. I always like to bring 1 stack of food just in case. 1 stack of torches just in case. You know what? I'm going to say no to the holy water. And a key. We got to conserve a little cash. We have 2 vials of blood. I'm going to take half of our total blood supply. Bring it into the dungeon here. Give me another stack of bandages. No, that's too many. This is still all... Above all else, this is still mostly a swag finding mission. Above all else, this journey is about the swag. Ideally, we'd like to find a thing we could use to get some goddamn blood. Oh, did they start you where you left off now? They don't make you walk all the way back? So that's changed in an update, because last time I did this, it started you at the entrance to the courtyard every time, and you just had to walk back. That's actually a very nice change. If we burn this, we get a bunch of stress relief. Yeah. Okay, we should be in good shape here. This is a good fight for this team. Except that we can't immediately start whomping that ghoul's ass.
Another one for
Luke Skywalker with the smash! We should have fixed Snoke and gave him the debuff, though. Yes, I'm aware that there are icons, chat. I was just trying to think if there was something else we could do to a thronging hive that might be more useful than stress relief. The grave nibble. What state of Crimson Curse you're craving? We gotta find you some blood, though, dog.
back to the pit.
Palpatine, you only hit that guy for 4? That seems weak, bro. Let's keep our stress under control while it's early. Get ahead of our stress.
Of skill and purpose.
We got to get out in front of it. Start stacking bleeds on this slavering ghoul. He's dead. The four-way dodge, the best variety of dodge. We're going to have you Solemnity. Might as well take the healing. Might as well take the stress relief while we can. There's no need for us to do anything else, so... Nobody else is really hurt here. I mean, he's bleeding, so... Actually, what we should have done is stolen that bleed. That would have been smarter. See you in hell, Ghoul. I was hopeful we might get a little stress relief. Ooh, heavy boots.
Unforgiving.
Not very good, though. If we have to get rid of something, those heavy boots are going to be high on the list of shit to throw in the toilet. Isn't a toilet where you typically put shit, Pete? Yes. You're not wrong. Well, I mean, you know what? I shouldn't judge. I don't know where you typically put shit. I typically put mine in the toilet. So, if we burn this, we get swag. I'll take swag.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
You're still just craving. Can we do something different to the thronging hives that maybe give us blood? Like, if we burn them, we get swag. Is there something else we could be doing to them? Because both times we've interacted with one of those, one of our guys who's been craving has lost his shit. Is there something else we can do for those? The heavy boot's really good for the leper. I really, when it comes to lepers, just like stuff that makes them hit harder. I don't care about the occasional shuffle. Just a big empty hallway? Just a big empty hallway. Now this is a fight where we should be womping some ass. Yeah, go ahead and infallible servitude. I'm going to hit both of you anyway. We really should have bought Snoke his correct skill, though. Let's go ahead and start the buff war early. This time we're doing it more for the accuracy and the critical than anything else. If that bleed sticks, he's dead. Good. I mean, he's double dead anyway.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Little buried blast. All right, that hurt. I was expecting at least maybe one dodge out of Max Rebo, but nope. There's nothing to gather. We also have the Crimson Curse, champ. I'm gonna gather the blood. Well, it's if you can't get it from a stone. Max Rebo with a powerful blow. Where were you on that one, Wayne June? Something dramatic happens and you fucking clam up.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, Max Rebo's critical goes unacknowledged, but then you're like, oh, as the fiend falls, a faint hope blot. Now you suddenly decide to start speaking up. A corpse purge would not go amiss here. Stop hitting Snoke. Palpatine taking a little bit of damage here. We really need it. Snoke's going to be on death's door on his next action unless we can get him a heal. Which we can. We should have stolen his blood. We should have stolen that bleed, though. Yep. Should have stolen that bleed. Would have been the better play. Audiobooks of Wayne June reading classic Lovecraft. That actually sounds pretty cool. Although, you know what? It would be cool just because Wayne June was reading it. When it comes to Lovecraft, I actually think most of his stuff is pretty fucking terrible. Like, the guy was not a very good writer, and he also was a huge racist. The things that Lovecraft has inspired have almost universally all been better than actual Lovecraftian works in and of themselves. If you could kill a man, though, that'd be great. Thank you, Max Rebo. For making us laugh about love again. And then maybe also, I don't know, heal Luke Skywalker. You know what? Fuck Luke. He can take care of himself. He's a goddamn Jedi. You're bleeding for 15. That's pretty bad. Let's patch that off with a bandage and then kill this dude.
Their formation is broken.
There are thronging hives and thronging cocoons. Yeah, well, can either one of them do anything that helps me get blood? That's all I care about. I want to know how to get more blood out of this dungeon. starting to put this to good use. I don't know about that. I mean, that doesn't really... None of that shit seems particularly useful. I thought the chests in here were supposed to have, like, really, really solid swag. Luke Skywalker is a Death Storm. Oh, you're bleeding a ton. We'll fix that. Eat that food? I was unaware that you were so grievously wounded, Luke, or I wouldn't have said, fuck Luke. I would have thrown that heal at you. If you torch a thronging hive, it has a chance for blood. Well, that's what we've been doing. We just haven't been getting any. A torch plus a thronging hive is just swag of some variety. You're craving. You're also craving. Everybody is now craving. We're going to be out of blood after this. We're going to start losing people to the Crimson Curse. They're just going to start dropping dead. And none of these people have gotten the Crimson Curse in an actual Crimson Court mission. They've all gotten the Crimson Curse from just random monsters appearing and giving us the Crimson Curse. Are you wasting? Yes. Alright, fine. Drink the blood. Any blood in here? Nope. Well, I mean, yes, but it's ours. You're fine. More scouting. So we should torch this throbbing cocoon? Torching a throbbing cocoon just gives us stress relief. Is there anything else we can do to a throbbing cocoon to make it give us a chance to get blood somehow? Guess we'll just take the stress relief. I'm tempted to backtrack. We're not even getting... I hate the Crimson Court so much. We're not even getting swag. Like, we are swagless. These things are so hard to fucking see. We have a billion trap disarm, and it's... Those things are almost impossible to spot, even when you've scouted and know they're there. Well, we can burn this as well, I guess. Alright, torch it. Blood? Hey! Got a vial of blood that we can't carry because we have chosen to take citrine instead, like an idiot. Yeah, let's throw this disease charm on the ground and actually take the blood. And with regard to the food, just eat it. We gotta go full Yankovic on this and just eat it. Open up your mouth and feed it. I feel like Battle Ballad is the right move at the start here. We want the accuracy and the critical.
The blood quickens.
Enraging Slight. Palpatine doesn't care. You can't shame Palpatine. The man doesn't have any. Heal Skywalker. I'm going to have Snoke heal Skywalker rather than have Skywalker heal himself because I don't want the heal debuff. And Sheev Palpatine with the wreck. See what happens when you insult Palpatine? He uses his political powers to come behind your back and fucking subtly destroy you. Do not speak ill of Sheev Palpatine. The man is a political powerhouse. He has powers, political powers. You don't want to cross him. Rebo, what's your, you're keeping the blood for yourself, aren't you? I mean, he actually, well, did most recently have blood. I guess you're not wrong. That may be a kill for Max Rebo with the 9. Yep, that's just enough to bleed him to death. Snoke was stunned, so we're getting nothing out of him. We can have Luke uppercut a punk ass. Get the little bit of self-heal. Now we just got to patch up Snoke before he gets wrecked. Probably should have gone with a single target for just a little more damage. Because this guy was already dead anyway. Ouch.
Blow to body and brain.
That bleed is not the end of the world, I guess. Who's got the most stress? You know what? You can heal your own. And if we can get around to that, we should like to let you do it, actually. Heal yourself. Snoke always comes up big when self-healing. Throw a little restoration over that way. And then we're going to have you Solemnity. And this guy's just going to drop dead, so we don't really care.
Slowly.
There you go. Oh, another sweet vial of blood. Okay, so these boots are... You know, plus 20 protection is nice. Let's get rid of that Blightstone instead, because it's objectively shit. A little bit of healing as we walk. Nobody really needs the stress relief. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say nobody really needs the stress relief, but then we took a bunch for whatever reason, so good or ill timing, depending on how you're looking at it. The wine crate with the shovel has a chance to generate blood. That one I knew, chat. But we have not seen a wine crate, so we haven't had an opportunity to shovel one yet. Let me know when you spot one. Okay, so we can shovel these bad boys. No blood, just a bunch of heirlooms. Get rid of those citrines. I would way rather have 3 deeds than citrines. Gonna be hallway fight. Not a bad tangle right here. Y'all want to get all tangled up? I'll tangle up with you, supplicant. I'll put you on your knees like I know you want to be. Supplicate this. Also, maybe drop dead from a superly, like, huge bleed.
Decimated.
Sheev Palpatine cuts a man in twain. Pull this dude. Oh, he resisted it. But that does clear corpses, which is fine, because it pushes him forward where Palpatine can get a shot at him. Wondrous smell of a wound.
Great is the
You're dead.
that cuts on its own.
This team actually also seems like they're pretty good. They're less good in this scenario. You have 1 stress, 16, 19. Calm down, Luke Skywalker. Music can soothe the savage beast. Let him be soothed. How much bleed do you have? Not enough to be fatal. Enough to be fatal now? Not this. Well, okay, we don't have to do anything else to you then. Snoke finally managed to sidestep one. You're gonna Solemnity for a huge heal. Get rid of your 1 remaining point of stress. Speaking of stress relief, who has the most now? Snoke. Alright, let's get you covered. Then we're gonna heal our boy back here. Gave ourselves a little bleed. All things considered, totally fine. Snoke healed himself for a whopping 2. That's genius. I guess we will also, you know what, withstand. This guy's dead.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
You think Palpatine turned to the dark side, Pete, because his name is Sheev? Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, I don't think we can categorically discount the fact that being named Sheev was a contributing factor to his delinquency. We're going to get rid of this Blighting Satchel because we already have one, and I'd really rather just have emeralds because they stack. I don't think we can rule it out entirely. You know, he probably did get made fun of a lot. Get another Thronging Hive. Well, torch it. Blood? No blood. Camper's Helmet. We already have one of those. We have no room for the portrait. We have no room for the key. We're getting to sort of be at max loot capacity here, and I don't like it. I want the portraits. I don't care about the key, and I don't care about the bounty hunter's hat. Okay. Get rid of the debuff, purge. Give me the portraits. The rest will chuck. Wasn't Sheev the guy who sold bait in the Dukes of Hazzard? Wasn't his name Skeev? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty old, but the Dukes of Hazzard is actually even pushing my recollection. To require me to recall anything specific about the Dukes of Hazzard is sort of above and beyond the Call of Duty, I feel like. The only things I remember about the Dukes of Hazzard is that Daisy wore incredibly short pants. Bo and Duke were constantly sliding across the hood of their car, no doubt scratching the shit out of it with the rivets on their way too tight jeans. Nobody ever mentions that, by the way. The number of scratches that were in the hood of the General Lee from Bo and Luke slinging across the front like that. You'd have think that Skeeter would have been pissed off because he was the guy who had to, like, patch that shit up. He must have the blood. Well, I mean, that guy doesn't have any. Good call there. If we had given him some, he might have given us treasure. Not that we were giving away blood at this point. Oh, we have a guy. We have 2 people who are wasting. Well, then. Let's fix that. Oh, in the recent movie, the Johnny Knoxville William Scott Penn? Dukes of Hazzard? Is Pete the diminutive form of your real name, Peter? No, my name is not Peter. It's also not Susan. My name is not Susan. In case you were wondering, chat. I don't actually think I saw the Dukes of Hazzard movie. I mean, I know of its existence, and I probably saw a trailer or a movie poster for it at some point, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it. I am old enough to vaguely remember the Dukes of Hazzard being on television in syndication when I was a child, and I can remember even as a child thinking, you know what, this show isn't very good. I bet my real name is Chet. Actually, my real name is just Pete. Oh, there's nothing fancy about it. Let's say it's short for Petrov, if it makes you feel better, Chad. How's that? Willie Nelson is Uncle Jesse, and it's friggin' hilarious. I mean, okay. I find it hard to believe that anything based on the Dukes of Hazzard could ever qualify as hilarious. I do like Willie Nelson. We gotta shovel this shit. More blood? Nope.
Finding the stuff is
well, we got our shovel back.
Now it must be carried home.
See in hell, anti-venom. I need those portraits. Got our shovel back. I do like Willie Nelson. You know, Johnny Knoxville can be amusing at times, and I like William Scott Penn. There's nothing specifically to disrecommend, I suppose, the film, other than the fact that it's based on the Dukes of Hazzard. Isn't Jessica Simpson in that movie? You know, back when Jessica Simpson was a thing? It was Cooter Pete, not Skeeter. Didn't Cooter, I guess Cooter was the repairman, but didn't Cooter have like a brother or something too whose name was Skeeter? I thought it was Cooter and Skeeter. I thought there was more than one of them. Again, like I said though, I was very, very young when that show was on television, and even then, when it was still on TV, it wasn't first runs, it was in syndication. Okay, that shuffle's kind of shitty for us. Can't really do anything about it. We should probably get the corpse eater out of the way, because he's big damage. And we are not having any trouble. This guy's just stress, which we have not been having any trouble with so far. Let's get Sheev Palpatine back in position. And this is a totally workable party order here. Oh, good. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Pile on the stress on top of the units that are already stressed. Just throw a little more at them. No, it's good. Hog pile. That's, you know, kick them when they're down. That's the Snoke motto. So who has the most stress? It's kind of a three-way tie. You know what? Actually, let's battle ballad here. You always pick the best possible time to pass, by the way, Luke. The best possible time.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
What did you say, Snoke? Because it looked like you said my MacGuffin. Or possibly he stole my McMuffin. Pretty sure that's what he said. He's lamenting the fact that someone has stolen his fatty, cholesterol-riddled breakfast treat. Maybe chop you down. There you go, Sheev. We should like to get at least one heal out of Snoke. Probably throw it at our boy. Gotta patch up the sheave. Bringing in the sheaves? That's what we're doing here. Oh, no, he's bringing in the sheaves.
Festering fear.
A little bit more horror. We can deal with the stress. It's not that big of a deal. In fact, we're going to deal with some of it now because we've got nothing better to do with our time. What's a healthier option from the McDonald's breakfast menu? I'm pretty sure McDonald's has water. Go for that. If you're confronted with the McDonald's breakfast menu and you don't know what the healthy choice is, just order water.
This expedition at least promises success.
A bleed amulet is actually very good. Good enough that I might occasionally wear that. Whereas I'm unlikely to ever wear the heavy boots. Something's got to go if we want these. What would that something be? We are getting towards the end of the road. Maybe we just eat all the food? We can't even eat all the food. We'll just be throwing a bunch of it on the ground. Torches could go. We want to keep the shovels at all costs, and the bandages could potentially save a life. Yep. Okay. Torches gotta go. I hate having to haul trinkets out of these dungeons. They take up so much space that could be used in so many better ways. Also, probably should have put my party back in order before starting this fight. Fortunately, there was not a fight in here. Yeah, let's get things back to sorted. Toss the food? No way. I'm not taking a truckload of stress from not having food. Who has the most stress? You do. Well, I should not have tossed the torches, though, because we can't do anything. All right. You know what? We're just going to leave it. Should have kept the torches. Pete, you should eat the dog biscuits. Very funny, chat. Very funny. Where were you last week on that one, by the way? Would have been a good thing to have reminded us about a week ago. I'm reduced to a pure desire, a fire that cleanses reason. Well, you sure as enough cleansed it. Like, you cleansed it right the fuck out of there, baby. Good work. No reason to be found anywhere. I'm pleased with the changes they have made to the Jester, in that the Jester does respectable enough damage now that you don't just automatically put him in position 4 and never use any of his attacks. Better late than never on the dog biscuits, Pete. Suppose that's true. Oh, come on, Palpatine. You couldn't kill one of them? That's weak fucking tea, bro. And you would think the Emperor would take his tea strong and manly, like a man. But no, he drinks chamomile with honey and sugar. Puts milk in that shit, too. Milk and chamomile tea. It doesn't get any weaker than that. It's the weakest of teas. Start patching up Max Rebo, because you can't be trusted to come in with the big heals when big heals would... Yeah, where was that a second ago, Palpatine? Huh? Where was that double kill shot a minute ago when it could have saved us a bunch of damage? Way to go, A-Rod. Slapping that pointless grand slam in the 9th inning when we're up by 12 runs. Good work. Better pay you another $33 million a season so that you can choke when, you know... We're down by 1 run with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th, and then all you can do is choke. That should be fatal. Fatal. Snoke really knows how to pour it on himself, though. Now I said knows how to pour it on himself, and in my head there's an image of Snoke sitting in his throne room, like covering himself with honey and just laughing maniacally. Just like bare-chested with a honey bear, one of those little plastic bears full of honey, squeezing it on his own chest and just laughing uproariously. Pete would be a great coach. Way to go, guys. Good job on the choke. Speaking of which, how about some Super Mega Baseball 2? Super Mega Baseball 2 is real fun. Iskar and I played that after the stream one night. Like maybe last week we played. His team was a bunch of Canadian hose heads playing against the Sakura salt miners. It was a good game. More blood, finally.
These nightmarish creatures can be fed.
I kind of think we gotta haul it out of... I need that torch. We need this torch. Okay, so food. Get eaten. Bandage get used. Bandage get used. Bandage get used. Bandage get used. So we're out of bandages. I need this torch. Eat the last of this food. Take the gold. We gotta have the ability to burn thronging hives and whatnot. Also, map, could you move? Thank you. Can't see. We could... This team feels like they could just do this and stop centering the map. That's the other problem I have. God damn it. That's the other problem I have with the courtyard and its fucking size, is that the map always wants to center, and once you start getting out to the edges, you can't tell where the fuck you are. You know, we don't need stress relief that bad. I'm saving our last torch for a thronging hive as opposed to one of the little squiggly ones. I want a hive that can produce loot, not a hive that produces stress relief. We don't need stress relief. That's why we got Max Rebo. We pay him for a reason. Wow, that did a shitload of damage.
In this place.
Are you wasting? How are you wasting again? I want a hive which can provide for my family. What are you, Beyonce now, Miss Queen Bee? Feel as though sand pushes through my veins. You should probably see a physician about that. That doesn't sound healthy at all. Good work, Skywalker. Nice fucking whiff, champ. No, I'm sure your parents both love and respect you. They don't just show up to your games, go home shaking their heads, miserably disappointed, and regretting the fact that they walked away from that abortion clinic. Little bombing run. That's new. Hit us with a bleed. A relatively large one. You know what? Go ahead and Solemnity. We can use the stress relief. We need the healing. At some point, we are going to have to kill these guys, though, gentlemen, so...
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Yeah, Wayne, that was a super compassionate move, and that we didn't heal him at all and also made him bleed some. We really did that man a good turn. Like, we have provided for him a valuable service. I'm sure his family will thank us. Snoke with a nice dodge. Go ahead and Solemnity again. More self-healing, more stress relief. Also, you know what? Just reclaim him. Gives us a little bleed, but that's okay. We'll have Snoke stack another bleed on top of it. Nope, he actually did his job and healed correctly this time. We're not too worried about this man because he is dead. 26 stress here on him. Crack him off, Max Rebo. I mean, we can fight forever. We got the fighting on farm. So you're wasting.
Victory nonetheless.
Do I want to pick up 6 crests? The answer is yes. What do I want to get of in fact? Alright, see you in hell, Torch. Shovel's got to go. Drink blood. Drink blood. Some of these people we have fed 2 vials of blood over the course of this dungeon. Speaking of blood, we're at goddamn shovel, motherfucker. We're out of food.
No force of will.
Okay, we're basically done, man. Like, we're gonna go one more room and then this is it. We gotta bail out. Is that just like a dead end? It's a straight up dead end. You know what? We're going to bail here then.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
He got a participation trophy, Pete. You don't think his parents put that one on the shelf? Yeah, because that's every parent's dream, is to have a shelf full of participation trophies in their child's room. That's what they, when you were gestating in the womb, your parents were like, man, one day I know he's going to grow up and get so many participation trophies. So, okay, so musical replacing Warren's adventure is fantastic. Sickly is bad. Imposter syndrome is fucking terrible. And deadly replacing Eldritch Slayer is objectively a downgrade. It's not a terrible downgrade, but it is a downgrade. Take me back to town, please. You should lock that in. Yeah, musical is probably a good one to lock in, but we're not locking shit in because we don't have enough money. Tumultuous currents and ether bluster with extra vigor tonight. The comet particulates vibrate with extra intensity. We get double shards. Sam Wessel's thirsting for the blood. Porkins has controlled his urges. Boba Fett has controlled his urges. And you know what? It occurs to me that despite the number of people that we have on our roster with the Crimson Curse, we have still not ever seen the fucking fanatic. Not even one time.